Stew in white wine is a classic of Italian cuisine, particularly appreciated for its simplicity and enveloping taste. The meat, cut into small pieces, is slowly cooked together with vegetables and aromatic herbs, enriched by white wine that gives an elegant and refined note to the dish. Perfect to accompany with a side dish of potatoes or polenta, stew in white wine brings to the table the genuine flavors of tradition. Ingredients: 1 kilogram of beef for stew, 2 medium carrots, 1 stalk of celery, 1 large onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 200 milliliters of dry white wine, 500 milliliters of beef broth, 2 bay leaves, 1 sprig of rosemary, 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, salt, and black pepper. Preparation: start by preparing the vegetables. Carefully wash the carrots and celery, then dice them. Peel the onion and chop it finely. Crush the garlic cloves with the flat side of a knife to facilitate cooking and release their aromas. In a large saucepan, preferably cast iron or heavy-bottomed, heat the extra virgin olive oil over medium heat. Add the chopped onion and crushed garlic cloves, sautéing for a few minutes until the onion becomes translucent and soft. Add the diced carrots and celery, stirring well to blend the flavors. Let the vegetables cook for about 5 minutes, stirring occasionally to prevent them from sticking to the bottom of the saucepan. Add the beef cut into cubes of about 3 centimeters. Increase the heat and brown the meat on all sides. This process will seal the juices inside the meat, keeping it tender during cooking. Deglaze with the dry white wine, pouring it slowly into the saucepan. Let the alcohol evaporate for a few minutes, stirring gently to lift the flavorful residues from the bottom of the pot. Once the wine has evaporated, add the hot beef broth to completely cover the ingredients. If necessary, add a bit of hot water to reach the desired level. Season with the bay leaves and rosemary sprig, then adjust salt and pepper to your personal taste. Mix well to distribute the aromas evenly. Bring the contents of the saucepan to a boil, then lower the heat to the minimum, cover with a lid, and let the stew cook for about 2 hours. During this phase, the low and constant heat will allow the meat to become tender and tasty. From time to time, check the cooking and stir gently to prevent the stew from sticking to the bottom. If the liquid reduces too much, add some hot broth or water to maintain the desired consistency. After the 2 hours, check the tenderness of the meat with a fork. If it is soft and flakes easily, the stew is ready. Otherwise, continue cooking for another 20 to 30 minutes, checking occasionally. When the stew is ready, turn off the heat and let it rest for a few minutes before serving. This will allow the flavors to blend further and will make the dish even more delicious. Serve the stew in white wine hot, accompanying it with mashed potatoes, polenta, or rustic bread to fully enjoy the delicious sauce. Curiosities. Stew is a very versatile dish that boasts numerous regional variations throughout Italy. Every family has its own recipe, often passed down from generation to generation. To personalize your stew, you can add green olives for a Mediterranean touch, or previously soaked dried porcini mushrooms for a more intense autumn flavor. Moreover, you can replace the beef with other types of meat such as veal or lamb, adjusting the cooking times based on the type chosen.